Good morning class. Myself Mahima Seth. Today we will study few more topics related with Java. So now what is an object? An object is a real world entity. A real world entity means anything which exists in this world. Anything which has its existence is called an object. Every object has got three qualities. The first is state, behavior, entity. Now what is a state? So a state, it represents the data of an object. Behavior, it represents the functionality of an object, such as if you talk about a ATM machine or if you talk about a bank account, then the functionality which it can does is the withdrawal or the deposit. Identity means the unique ID of that particular object. An object is an instance of a class, or we can say an object is an example of a class. An object cannot exist without a class. Taking one example, suppose we are declaring a class dog. Now dog is an object which has got its state, which has got its behavior, which has got its identity. So how can we declare it? Public class dog. Dog is a class name, opening brace, string breed. String breed is the state of that class. Int age. Now age is again the second instance of that class. String color. Now breed, age, color. These three are the instance of the variable. Void barking. Now barking is what? Barking is the method, or you can say the functionality of that class. Similarly, void hungry. Now hungry is again the method or the functionality of this class, and all these things are enclosed within the opening and the closing bracket of the class. So a method is something, or a object is something which cannot exist without a class. A method in Java describes an action that the object can perform. Here, barking and hungry are the two methods described in the class dog. Now taking some examples of the program. The first question is, write a program to compute the number of miles that light will travel in 1000 days. Use long integer as data type. So in this question, we have to use long integer as the data type, and we have to compute the number of miles that light will travel in 1000 days. So for the solution of this program, class light. Class light is again the name of the class, opening brace, public static void main string argument, opening brace. Now what are the variables which we have to take? Int light speed, long days, long second, long distance. Now we are taking four variables. First is light speed, second is days, third is second, fourth is distance. Here we are assuming light speed is equal to 1,86,000. Days is given in the program, that is 1000 days. So in order to compute second will be days into 24 into 60 into 60, and distance would be light speed into seconds. So these are the two formulas which we have to use. Now system.out.print in bracket inverted quotes in plus days. Now again system.out.print inverted quotes days light will travel about. Now there is no variable, only a message is given inside the quotes. So this message will be printed after this in and the number of days. Again system.out.println distance plus, again in quotes, miles. So these three system.out.println will produce this output. In, which is taken from the first system.out.println, days is 1000 days. Light will travel about. Light will travel about. Now when it compute distance would be this, and again miles. So this is the output of the program. Now taking second program, demonstrate the use of char data type using different printing statement. Now again we are taking a data type, that is char. Char means character data type. Class char demo. Char demo is the name of the class. Opening brace, public static void main string argument. This is the first line, that is the main line. Opening brace, char ch1 comma ch2. We are taking two variables, ch1 and ch2, and both these are of character type. Now ch1 is equal to 88 and ch2 is equal to capital Y. Now we are assuming the values of ch1 is equal to 88 and ch2 is equal to capital Y. Now as we have to demonstrate the use of char, so what we will do, we will just print the ASCII code which is in this 88 number. So system.out.println inverted quotes ch1 and ch2. So this line will print the message ch1 and ch2. Now second, system.out.println ch1 plus, now two quotes are given, it means it will leave a blank space, plus ch2. ch2, what it will give? It will give the ASCII code of this Y. So the output is ch1 and ch2 xy. X will be given, now ch1 88. Now the value of this 88 is x. So x will get printed and y is already given here. So in place of ch2, this y will print. Now taking third example, create a program that will swap the value stored in two variables. Now students, this is one of the important question. So just try to practice this question because this the same type of question can come in boths also. So here what we are doing, we are trying to swap the values of two numbers. It means we are taking two variables, as we are taking here n1 and n2. The value of n1 is 10 and the value of n2 is 20. And with the help of this program, what we will do, we will just replace the value of n1 and n2, and the final result which we will get is the value of n2 will become 10 and the value of n1 will become 20. So how we will do this? Public class swap. We have to create a class, that is class swap. Then public static void main string argument. We have to declare a main line. Then we are declaring two variables, int n1 is equal to 10, the first variable. Then int n2 is equal to 20. Now we are taking a third variable as temp. Temp means temporary. So what we will do, temporarily we will store the value of n1 in temp, and then we will replace that value with the value of n2. So how this will work? Suppose it is creating two places in the memory, one is n1 and the second is n2. The value of n1 is 10 and the value of n2 is 20. Now it is again creating three parts: the value of n1, the value of n2, and the value of temp. Now what first we are doing? Temp is equal to n1. It means the value of n1 will move to temp. So now the value of temp is 10. Now n1 is equal to value of n2. Now the n2 value will move to n1. So it will become 20. Now n2 is free. So n2 is equal to temp. Now this value will move here and it will be 10. So earlier the value of n1 was 10 and the value of n2 was 20. But now after the programming, the value of n1 is 20 and the value of n2 is 10. So now what will we do? We will print this system.out.println. A message will get print after swapping n1 will be equal to plus n1. It will give the value of n1. Again, system.out.println, after swapping n2 will be this n2. So the output will be after swapping n1 will be 20 and n2 will be 10. So thank you class. Practice all these three questions properly in your FAIR notebook. I am giving the pic of these programs in the class group also, and then we will solve the further questions. Thank you.